will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And in the second quarter, it's the Vikings who are out on top. Justin Jefferson with 3 touchdown receptions. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. With a tight end motioning left here. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Pickett. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Bateman is the motion man. A design run here with Jackson. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
You could see the quarterback once he got this snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
His throw left side is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson gonna keep it himself. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Burks. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
In motion comes Andrews. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Jackson looking to throw. To the goal line and in. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now it's Williams. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. It is 3rd and 10. Now, Jackson. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And that one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Going up top. That's caught. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll try to run for it with Williams.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The man in motion is Burks. Now Lamar, gonna hang on to it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got it. That's Burks. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Whoa. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on 1st down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The man in motion is Burks. 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Man. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
The kicker on
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7.
Browns 26.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.